Today I'm going to be doing a updated prediction for the 2022 Senate. I'm doing my April prediction, and a lot has changed since then, especially the announcement that Jim Inhofe is not running. My last Senate prediction, which is in February, I believe, he still hadn't announced that he was retiring, but now he has announced he's retiring, as you notice here, the special election in Oklahoma. So, safe states for Republicans include Idaho, Utah, North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, both Oklahoma races. Iowa, it does look like either Chuck Grassley is going to run or it could be Pat Grassley or someone else. But it looks like if either Grassley runs or if someone else runs, it's still going to be safe in Iowa. Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, South Carolina, Kentucky, Indiana. And then Democratic safe states include, I would actually say that probably Oregon's going to be safe. Um, Oregon and Washington would probably most likely be likely, just because of voter trends. California, Hawaii, New York, Vermont, and Connecticut will all be safe. Uh, Likely states for Republicans include Alaska. If Lisa Murkowski does get primaried, it will probably be lean. Actually, no. If she doesn't get primaried, it'd be lean. If she does get primaried, it'll be likely. Alaska's trending very quickly towards Democrats, and probably by 2030, 2040, it'll be blue. But right now, it's still going to remain red, and it looks like Lisa Murkowski's going to get primaried, and maybe she'll pull off what she did in 2010 and get a write-in campaign going. But right now, it looks like she'll get primaried and she won't be the next senator of Alaska. But whoever she does get primaried by will most likely become the next senator of Alaska. And then other likely states for Republicans, Ohio probably will never be going Democratic again. People keep saying that, you know, Ohio's gonna go Democratic again. Sherrod Brown's like gonna win in 2024, and he's not gonna win in 2024. First of all, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about Tim Ryan. Tim Ryan, if you watched my Key Race Alert video about Ohio, he is a horrible candidate. Has no shot to win against probably JD Vance now because of the uh, we'll call it an incident between Josh Mandel and Mike Gibbons. But it looks like there it's going to be likely for Republicans. And then Florida will also be likely. It's debatable between safe and likely. It might be like around 17 points if it's safe, but it'll be around, I think, 13 points if it's likely. Marco Rubio is becoming extremely popular, and Florida is also one of those states that are trending right quickly. And it looks like it'll be likely for Marco Rubio. And then for Democrats, likely states, so Illinois, Tammy Duckworth is slowly becoming unpopular in Illinois. I would know because I'm seeing it firsthand. And it does not look like she'll be able to win her seat in. It looks like she's not going to be able to win her seat in a safe margin in 2022. Maybe it's going to be Adam Kinzinger. It could be someone else, but it looks like for now that Illinois is going to be a likely seat. And then Maryland, I think, is also going to be likely. Larry Hogan might run. He might not run. Depending on if he runs, it might be lean, but it looks unlikely that he's going to run. So because of that, I'm putting Maryland as likely. And then we can go on to the lean states. So lean states for Republicans, we have Arizona. Wisconsin might be likely, but right now I'm putting it as lean around 5 points. Just because, Ron Johnson's popular in Wisconsin, and I just think that Milwaukee and Madison are just going to keep it from going to likely. But it's still going to be around 5 points. I think Arizona will be around 3 points. Mark Kelly supporting the filibuster kind of really ended his chances of getting reelected as senator. He's only been senator for about a year. So supporting the filibuster was not a very good idea for him, especially since Arizona, a state that really does not support ending the filibuster. It supports keeping the filibuster. So Arizona's voters are going against Mark Kelly, and usually when voters go against a party, they don't vote for the party. Not sure if you knew that, but um, in Arizona, it's probably going to be a lean margin for Blake Masters. And then Georgia is going to be lean. Raphael Warnock, Mark Kelly kind of having the same thing here, where they're supporting ending the filibuster, yet the voters are supporting keeping the filibuster. So I think that that's going to happen. North Carolina, most likely, if it wasn't an open seat, would be likely with the trends that it's going towards. But right now, I think that North Carolina is going to be lean. It's just not an open seat. Ted Budd's not extremely popular, but he will probably win in North Carolina. And then we can move on to Democrats' lean states, and shouldn't be surprising that they only have one, and that is Colorado. Colorado, it's been interesting. So Cory Gardner announced he wasn't running, so Eli Bremer looks like he will run now, and he will be the next senator, or he won't be the next senator. He'll try to challenge Michael Bennet, but I think that Michael Bennet is probably going to beat him in a lean margin, probably around 3 points, 4 points, and Eli Bremer, Eli Bremer might have a shot at getting the seat, but right now it does not look like it. And then tilt states for Republicans. Nevada, you might say it's lean. It's going to be around a point. But I just think that with Nevada being a blue state for a little while, I just don't see it going to lean margin for Republicans. Probably going to be around 0.9, just really close to being a lean margin, but just not there yet. And that's the same thing with Pennsylvania. I also think that it's going to be a tilt margin, been around the same margin as Nevada. These two are going to be close. I'm going to put out a video about Pennsylvania in a little bit, I don't know, this week and next week, but I won't get really that much into Pennsylvania. It's just an open seat here, and I think that Pennsylvania is going to be close. And then the Democrats only have one tilt state, that's New Hampshire. I do expect New Hampshire to be the closest race in the Senate elections in the midterms in 2022 in November. I think that it's going to be around 0.1 margin for Maggie Hassan, not most likely not the most popular incumbent, and most likely for the Republicans, they're going to have either Donald Bullock or Chuck Morse as their nominee. That'll be an interesting primary to watch, and probably both of them are going to make it extremely close in New Hampshire. I think New Hampshire, as I said before, will be the closest race in the midterms for the Senate, and I think that that's going to be a race to watch. So Republicans are going to get 53 seats. I've lowered it down by one just because of how Chris Sununu or his brother are not going to be running for the seat. That would really hurt the Republicans' chances at picking that up, but it's still going to be very close. And the Democrats are going to get 47 seats. Republicans are going to flip 3, and the Democrats are going to get the roundhouse kick in the 2022 midterms. So I hope to start uploading more. I've tried to upload every 10 days. I've been very busy with some stuff, but hopefully I can start uploading every 5 now, and that would be really good for my channel. We've been growing really fast lately, and we're almost at 500 subscribers, which is crazy. It feels like just yesterday we were at 100. So I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Share this video, all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.